our fruit salad recipes in the course, we have kiwi fruit. So I have a couple to demonstrate here. If you're looking for the perfect kiwi fruit for this dish, you would want one that is fairly soft to press. Unfortunately, it's not the season for kiwi fruit now, so I can't find the perfect one for you, but I still want to show you how to chop it up. So I'll go ahead and show you how to get it peeled and sliced up into rounds and into cubes, but you will definitely want to look for one that's softer than what you're going to see with me today. So this fuzzy part on the outside is not tasty or edible. You definitely want to remove that. When it's really nice and ripe, what you can do is you can cut off the ends. And oh, I should say, kiwis come in different colors as well. This is kind of a standard green kiwi, but it's very common to find the gold or bright yellow ones in the store as well now. So one end will slice off really easily, and then the other end, there's like a little core, so you can kind of pull that out. So there's a little pokey part that goes in. You want to make sure you get all that out. And then if it's firm like this, you can take your paring knife and you can set it down on your cutting board and cut down that way. Cut off the peel. You can hold it in your hand and cut it as well, but you know, it's definitely safer to do it this way. So you just cut down the peel. And then you usually have a few little pieces at the far end that you can't see because they're down on your cutting board and you have to go trim those up after. So, but when you cut down, I'm not cutting straight down. You might notice I should describe what I'm doing. You should kind of follow the curve of the fruit as best you can. I did that quickly. That might be very awkward for you when you first start out, but it will become much easier as you get used to it. You can do the same thing with an orange to get the peel off. And that's a nice way to have just, the beautiful orange with just the bright orange color. So with this kiwi here, then we could, if we wanted to cube it up, we could slice down either with our paring knife or our chef's knife. You may have heard it sounded like a firm fruit. We would actually want it to just slide through and be juicy and like the juice running onto the cutting board here. So we'll cut this up. So you might cut it in cubes like this to put in your fruit salad. If you're not sure if you got one that was the right ripeness, it's not very pleasant to have an underripe kiwi fruit, so you can just try one at this point, see if it tastes good. If it doesn't, maybe leave it out. You can always put it in a smoothie or something like that. And then another trick that you can use, which I'll demonstrate most of the way here, is you can, instead of peeling it with a knife if you don't feel comfortable with that, if it's really nice and juicy ripe, you can have the ends cut off like this. You can cut down through the middle to make it a little smaller. And then you can actually take a teaspoon, and similar to how we did the spoon with the avocado, you can slide your spoon in there right underneath the skin, and it should push right into a really ripe kiwi. And then you can feel the pressure of the spoon against the skin, and you can just turn it around, and you can actually completely remove the skin without using a knife, and all that's left is the skin. You don't have any waste. And if you want beautiful rounds like this, which are just gorgeous, then we'll go ahead and peel this as well. If you want the beautiful rounds, it is really nice to use that spoon technique because then you don't have these slice marks from a paring knife. But even so, they kind of make a interesting geometric pattern. So we have that peeled. So if we wanted some nice slices, we could take our paring knife or our chef's knife and then get that down on the board. Just make some slices like this. Here is how you can slice or cube up kiwi for a fruit salad.